strictly off of looks instead of the content of a person's character. Like, say for instance, if you saw me out in public with a girl like this, you might say I have standards. But the thing that you don't know is, I gotta wake up to this, nigga, god damn. But look, see, does that make my standards any lower? Now that what if I find this more attractive? What if this girl had the absolute best personality I've ever encountered in my life? Who are you to say that I have low standards just because of how she looks? Nigga, I know my girl be going through it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ugly as shit, nigga. I ain't going front. I know she lowered her standards just to be with me. Because, nigga, like, before she got with me, the niggas that she posted as her man crush Mondays were Usher and Trey Songz. And then she settled for this. Nigga, you know damn well she lowered her standards for me. Nigga, I'm ugly as a motherfucker. Nah, but in all seriousness though, this is the reason why a lot of content creators don't post their significant others, because they're going to be judged just like I'm Dante and his wife. We're not going to find the same things attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance with me, I'm attracted to an ass like this. And I'm no less attracted to it knowing that this is a stomach. If anything, it makes me more attracted to it. You know why? Because I like big women. Who are you to tell me that I have low standards because I like fat bitches? That's why there's so many closet BBW lovers, just because niggas are scared to be judged by society for their love for big women. Look, what I want y'all to take from this video is to embrace your own standards. Don't let anyone else's opinion alter your personal standards.
Hi guys, do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids? Okay, what's up people, what's up? So I want to welcome you guys to the inaugural stream where I have super chats and super fucking likes and all that other good stuff. And if you have noticed, I am now currently offering channel memberships. I know, right? I know. Some kind of way I've gotten it. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. What's up, Vegeta? How's everything? Excuse me. Fupa Troopa. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say now. So yeah, this is what we're gonna call you now. Anyway, it's actually not new intro music, and I'm actually trying to see why I'm not I'm both suffering and glistening. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So, how is everybody doing today? I am enjoying this lovely, lovely Wednesday evening, and it did not feel like a Wednesday, so I didn't put hump day on because reasons, and that's where we're at today. That is exactly where we're at today. But it's fortuitous that I did go ahead and choose the one that I chose. Because here today, we're going to probably only do 2 videos today. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that other good shit. And yeah, we're going to get this started. We're about to get this party started, because don't stop me now. Okay. I know for the last few streams I've been putting like different song titles and all that other good shit. It's because I am not a big music connoisseur. There are certain things that I just enjoy listening to. And when it comes down to it, like, sometimes it's just like certain songs. It's just certain songs that I just enjoy hearing. And that was one of them. I almost put an actual song lyric into it, but yeah. And I'm gonna start putting in more and more songs from the 90s that I actually listen to. And I assure you, some of you guys won't get it, but some of you guys will. But let's start off with this first video. All right. So here, let's go. All right. So I make no apologies, no excuses, no motherfucking anything. Because here's the thing. I like thick women. Now, to a certain point, yes, we want to actually promote a healthy lifestyle and all that other good shit. I also think that a lot of people that literally talk bad or talk down to people who are heavyset are just, they in themselves have some insecurities about themselves, like Pearl. Pearl actually talks down to, oh yeah, it's a whale here, it's a whale there. Like, no, Pearl, you are insecure about yourself, and so anybody you think needs to be talked down about, you automatically throw your hat into the ring. So that's not what we're doing. And I think a lot of these people have a lot of insecurities that they don't want to face, so they feel like, I'm going to talk down to somebody who I feel should be lower. And it's stupid. And when it's coupled with the red pill guys who feel they can't get the women that they want, well, we get stupid shit like my man here. And he's going to be talking about how fat acceptance is bad for some reason, because reasons. So let's get to it, shall we?
When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I get a hug?
Where are you? Put your hands up.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Now, wait, he is like, wait, he's not gonna talk about this shit. Oh, somebody get this man a sense of, okay, let's go.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, can we hug?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Good. You're gonna need a hug.
Thank you.
For those of you
Now, I know this video is it's like a year or so old. When was this? It was done 6 months ago, and that cut video was probably older than that, but he's hugging it. Yeah, he's hugging to find out if they're fat because he's a dick. Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. But let's go.
you who didn't catch on, in this dating show, the players are blindfolded, and Nathan has figured out an exploit to game the system. He asked girls if he could hug them, which allowed him to get a feel of their physique. And of course, Twitter found a way to say that this was problematic while ignoring all other information that did not fit their narrative, even when it was obvious. Here's the tweet. It says, he hugged every single girl that sat down, and when he realized they were fat, he immediately pressed the buzzer. This dude is actually just fat-phobic. First of all,
that's what it seems like. I mean, like, of course, that's what it seems like. But maybe we should give him the benefit of the I can't even say it. Let's go.
that tweet isn't even accurate. He didn't hug every girl because the last one figured it out.
Wait, did he really just say he didn't hug every girl because the last one figured it out? Like he wasn't gonna try to? What? Okay, let's go.
He sat down, busting right away.
Do you want to give me a hug and see how tall I am?
Not right now.
Second, if we're going to turn this into a men versus women pissing contest, in this particular episode,
It wasn't a pissing contest. He literally did it to try to say, "Oh yeah, this is a fat chick," and now I'm buzzing her out. Like, literally, that's what he did.
The women were far more prejudiced. Even the anime girl that this Twitter account mentions.
What is your type?
I'm definitely very into Asian men.
Oh wait, this they/them actually brought that up, but it
Wait, did she just say she was they/them? Like, this dude is think before you sleep. So of course he has a bone to pick, because any woman who's breathing wouldn't want to be with him. But let's go.
appears only after being called on it. Great, now we've established that anime girl is a racist, and everyone here is a bad person. Okay, this person says that tweet was posted because people always talk about the double standard when it's women, but when men do it, no they don't. Men
But what about ism? But what about ism? Okay, let's go.
get crapped on for their preferences all the time. Also, it's not the same because he can't change his race, but she can change her body composition. And if you say it's a problem that no one is pointing out both sides and then proceed to not point out both sides, then you are a part of the problem. Like I said, there are many more examples of women than men in this video that portray behavior that woke people would qualify as prejudice.
So, and this is what I don't get about this whole thing. It's like, instead of actually taking the time and, I don't know, seeing why that there would be an issue with the fact that so many people saying he was seen fat phobic, he's taking it like, no, but women have choices too. Like, what the fuck, dude? Do you just not want a woman to have a choice? Like, I will give you 10 times out of 10, people have their prejudice, people have their preferences, people have their choices. But for you to sit back and like, and for him to take this clip, and he's not even showing the full range of the clip. He's just saying, oh yeah, no, this dude can't be fat phobic because all the other women that he chose, except for the last one who figured out the shit, were like, quote unquote, not skinny bitches. Like, all right, let's go.
I'll show you what I mean, but first, let me tell you about this video's sponsor.
Oh no. Here we go.
Sure. All right, let's move on to our example of what woke people would call prejudice.
I definitely love people who are like athletic and into the gym.
Let her feel your arms.
Okay, you seem strong.
Okay, so what is that? That's not a prejudice, dog. That's not a, oh God damn it. You can tell that this motherfucker think before you sleep may just be some skinny motherfucking punk kid who literally can't put on a pound of muscle if he was fucking punching beef motherfucking slabs like he was Rocky in the fucking original movie. But let's go.
Blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You're not what I expected you to
Really?
be, honestly. I'm so sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Oh my god.
Hello.
You're cute.
Oh, stop.
I'm glad I skipped the person before this.
Gee, she didn't like the way he looked, so she pressed the buzzer. She was
Okay. Wait. Oh God. Is he really going that way, that she had a personal choice? That he has a... and maybe it's just me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta go back here.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I can see that there's a difference between the two of them, but I just can't judge the difference. Okay. All right, let's go.
like super brutal with it too. Do we have a phobic term for that, or do you only get that privilege on certain occasions? What about this girl?
Amy wants 3 kids.
3 is a little too much. He's like,
Is it like you don't make enough?
Okay, so if Nathan the Asian guy is fat phobic, then this girl is like econophobic or whatever.
That's not a word. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's not a word. Oh, for the supposed intellectual. Why didn't you just say classes? Like classes. And yes, I know a lot of people on this show is just immediately dumb fucks because basically it's a dating show on the internet. If you think that you can find love on a dating show on the internet, where most of these people, the reason why they're there is because they have large social media platforms or small to middle social media platforms, what else do you think? Dog, it's a dating show. It's not a representation of real life. Wow. Okay, let's go.
She's prejudiced against guys who don't have money, which I guess now makes her a racist when it comes to woke rules.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
You're prejudiced against people who don't make enough money, so that makes you a racist. I'm trying to do the math with that one. I'm trying to do the math with that one. I'm trying to do the math with that. How dumb do you have to be? Just say classes, you idiot. Oh. Okay, let's go.
Seriously, these people will find anything to get offended by. Nobody is ever a good person. This is despite that Nathan could not have been nicer to the people he rejected.
But that's not, how is she being mean by, oh yeah, that's right, by, by not choosing or by declining their offer. That's being mean. That's the worst thing in the world you can do to these idiot red pill, black pill motherfuckers. Because if you don't choose me, if you have different taste than what I am, then you just hate me. No, it's oh my god. All right, let's go.
Sorry, I am so sorry. You were lovely.
I mean, this woke stuff is getting so ridiculous that even Hassan is calling it out.
They're all playing the fucking game, and only one side is being criticized. What are you supposed to do? Is he supposed to go on a date and live happily ever after with someone that he is not physically attracted to? I find this so fucking strange because you don't do that. You do not do that. Anyone who fucking says that they do that is lying.
So this is like, I understand Hassan's point, and I said it myself. I have personal taste. However, I saw that stream. Hassan was clipped out of context. But these red pillar, white right wingers, like, of course they're not gonna take things in context. What's up, Ice? I'm Icon, not Ice. Wow, what's up, Icon? But and we know, of course, I'm about to say the great intellectual thinker Hassan Piker. Yeah, no, for real. Like, really? Hassan Piker is who gonna go to because he's quote unquote on the left. Have you seen the women that Hassan dates or plays with? He has a type. We all have a type. And the fact that he's yelling at his 14-year-old, mostly 14, 15-year-old audience of little, what he calls it, anno kitties, doesn't hold weight of shit. But yeah, I am not showing the full clip of that. But yeah, no. And the thing about it is, people have their standards. It's just that we can tell when somebody's being a dick about standards. The whole idea of somebody's like, I'm going to figure out if I'm attracted to this person. I'm going to hug them in a surreptitious way and make sure that I find out if I'm attractive. No, the first time it seems weird. The second and third time, of course, you know what the fuck he's doing. And if you have a problem with maybe not being able to choose who you're attractive to or who you meet for a date, maybe you shouldn't go on these shows. But most of these people on these internet shows for fucking clout. They're not a representation of real life. The cut is not a representation of real life. And I'm sorry I have to say this to Chex Notes supposedly grown adults. But let's go.
Right. People are allowed to have their preferences, and that does not make them bad people. This girl is allowed to not want to date a guy who cannot afford to have 3 kids. If anime girl wants to date Asian guys, that's great. If Nathan wants to date someone who is in shape, then more power to him.
Okay, that's fine. And now watch this motherfucker try to use this as an excuse. And that's why black people and white people shouldn't get together. Wait, what? Guarantee he's going to try to use that as a leap. He's actually already partially did it. Where if you don't like somebody because their class isn't as high as you want to, then you're a racist. And see, it's not even bad because people be racist. This is what he's trying to do. This is the point of this video. To excuse racism. To excuse motherfucking being a dick to somebody. This is why he's doing that video. But let's go.
After all, Nathan is a model.
Nathan models.
Oh, are you your model?
Oh, I don't. Where did you guys get that information? What?
Okay, Nathan maybe is a model. The button might just be referring to this other video he was in with people in the modeling industry.
I'm Nathan. How you doing?
Oh, good. Wow, that is good. What are we here to do?
You are here to...
It's almost as if, wait, you just proved my fucking point. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are clearly, this is like the Somni Vivadi videos where they get the same actor to do this, like 3 different videos. Like, this is bullshit. He is literally, he's like literally a fucking role-playing actor. And you, oh my God. Oh my God. I know they taught people don't believe everything you see on TV. Like, you shouldn't believe everything you see on the internet too, dog. Like, you are really doing this. You are really doing it. All right, let's go.
Check this out.
Yeah, I'd give him a 10. Absolutely. Somebody would book him.
If you haven't noticed, channels like Cut use the same people a lot, and this wasn't the first time that Nathan was in a video. Not that these little dating shows on Cut or Jubilee should be taken super seriously, though. A lot of these things are really just a game, especially the button where the goal is not so much to find your true love, but more so just to not get out.
Nice.
So you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. But you're trying to sit back and use this as a justification of why being racist isn't bad. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Meet you.
You too. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn red yet.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance.
What does this have to do with fat acceptance pressure in women to date, for pressuring a guy to date women they find unattractive? Like, what is this? She may not find him attractive. Why is this a problem? Oh my God, this is stupid.
Let's okay, you want to do that? I do see you as a friend, though. No!
She got what she deserved.
I am what you call a furry. I only have one.
He also got what he deserved. But I bet the majority...
Again, this is not about dating. This is about giving clips for the internet. This show is literally about giving clips to the internet. That's all this show is about. That is all this show is about. It is about getting clips to the internet. That's it. You know this is a dating show. Quote unquote dating show. But you're wearing a furry suit? You ain't looking for... Okay, let's go.
Of the people who are in these kinds of videos don't even go on a date outside of the show, and I would be surprised if any of them made it past a few dates. However, what I don't like about this stuff is that there is this constant, ever-creeping set of either double standards or standards that nobody can or realistically wants to follow that come from woke people and modern feminists. You aren't really solving any problems, you're just making people hate each other.
What standards, dog? What standards are you... What standards? Oh my God. Please, citation needed. What standards? What standards are modern feminists asking out of men that they can't get? I'm sorry, I thought men were supposed to be strong and brave and tough and powerful. I have no problem with having the attention of women, be it if I want a relationship or not. I have no problem with it. Why can't other men make it? And I'm not Chad Roan. I'm not Tyrone. I'm just me. I may have a little bit more personality and a whole bunch of more artistic skill in some ways than a lot of other people, but it's not hard when you want to actually have a friendship, a relationship with somebody, to like treat them like you want to be treated. It's a simple fucking equation. You treat people how you want to be treated, and you be the person that you would want to be around and not the person you want to be like. But let's go.
Was calling everyone prejudiced and saying that they're evil for having preferences, spreading love and not hate, particularly when it comes to moral consistency or looking at both sides.
Nobody is calling you spreading hate because you have preferences. We all have preferences. Nobody is saying that. Like I say it all the time. I want a big titty goth chick that loves to watch anime. Now, did I say black, white, Hispanic? No, I just said goth chick that likes to watch anime. And the big titties. That's just me. That's my standard. I want somebody whose IQ is above room temperature. Like, that's just me. That's not saying, I don't like dumb people. Like, no, like, oh, I don't like dumb people, but like ignorance is one thing, but when you're dumb, you're purposely dumb. But like, it's nothing about that that's just like, oh yeah, I'm standing against one particular group of people. I'm the Fooper Trooper. All right, let's go.
None of this fat acceptance stuff really has anything to do with men. I've seen tons of videos like this next one. Not once has it been created by a man.
Let's talk about dating preferences. A lot of times when people are asked, why don't you date fat people, trans people, people of color, whatever, they will say, it's just a preference. I'm just not attracted to them. I can't make myself be attracted to someone I'm just not attracted to.
Yes, I don't see what's wrong with that. If you don't fit someone's preferences, then find someone whose preferences that you fit. It's not that complicated of an idea. This is literally just a woke version of incels saying that the government should provide them girlfriends.
The implication here being that preferences are innate, unchanging, and completely independent of any outside factors or societal norms, and therefore that they are inherently unproblematic.
So preferences are like, okay, I don't have to believe I have to say this, but think it before you sleep. There is a thing that you can like, a rule that you can go by. Just because somebody says something doesn't make it true. I'm sorry. I understand that there are a lot of conservatives that fall on the word of, well, because somebody said something. Just because somebody said something doesn't mean it's true. You know, people can either be lying, they can be ignorant, they can have their own bias and preferences. Like, oh, okay, all right, oh God, my head hurts already.
Like, it's not fat phobia, it's just who I am. I can't help it. But I think it's actually a lot more complicated than that. Our desires are not immune to social conditioning. Although, of course, you can't change your sexual orientation, when we see a certain type of body glorified, praised, and labeled as desirable in media, from the time that we can even process those messages, it's not going to not have an impact on us.
Wait.
This is true. This is true. This is true. I mean, like, we're all affected by society. And yes, whatever media interaction or person, yes, that affects us. That's a thing that happens. It becomes a problem where you attach a negative characteristic to those people just based on your generalization. That's what bigotry and racism is. Because this person is X, then they're bad. That's what's, oh God, okay.
So why is it a preference that cannot be changed when it's someone who is gay? But if I'm only attracted to girls who are thin, well then that is malleable and I should be subjected to some sort of anti-fat phobia conversion therapy.
No one is saying that you should go and have sex with or get in relationships with people that are fat or bigger boned or BBW or thick. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that at all. You know what we're saying is stop calling people fucking whales or stop calling people bad people because they're heavier than what you want them to be. That's what people are saying. Oh God, let's go.
Maybe you are sexually attracted to fat people, but you can't see yourself in a romantic relationship with one because you've never seen that replicated in media.
Yes, we need the media's permission to like someone. By the way, what? There was literally a really popular show called Mike and Molly that did just that.
That's not... Did he just not listen to what she said? Did she... I understand he cut between the two of them, but yeah, dog, like, I don't know. How you actually, in one show, you're going to use example of one show versus so many other times where it's just been looked down of with a bigger person getting with a smaller person. Oh God, like that makes no sense, dog. No sense. But let's continue.
There are overweight people in relationships all over TV. But now that you mention it, conversion therapy and all, I keep seeing stuff in that direction in some of these leftist dating shows where there's an obvious mismatch in body type that is typically in favor of women. Here's one from a channel called Nectar that I believe is run by Jubilee. Spoilers, they get along, but they didn't end up dating. Most likely because they weren't attracted to each other. Anyway.
Wait. Is he gonna say what the problem was? Is he just gonna flash up? Like, I'm sorry. Like, maybe it's just me. Where's my mouse at? I'm looking. Okay, my mouse is right here. But maybe it's just me, but...
Jubilee ran a date...
Oh, fuck, my mouse is going crazy. Right here. Let's look at this. Like, he doesn't give a clear picture.
Spoilers, they get along, but they didn't end up dating. Most likely because they weren't attracted to each other. Anyway.
Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm looking at her. Where's the problem? Where's the problem? Oh my God, where's the problem? Where's the problem? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where's the problem with the way she looked. Like, oh wow. I must be missing something because I don't see the issue. Why my mouse isn't working? Sorry about this, guys. For some reason, my mouse kind of like died on me some kind of way. But I don't see the problem with the way this young lady looks. She actually looks very attractive. But anyway. There we go. Let's go.
Anyway, Jubilee ran a dating show kind of similar to what Cut did with the blindfolding. This is from their Versus 1 series, a lot of which will have the male or the female contestants behind a curtain. They give the person in front who is choosing some sort of information about the contestants, and they will have to pick who to go on a date with without being able to see them. In this episode, Jubilee did glow-ups. If you don't know what a glow-up is, it's basically when someone grows up and starts taking care of their appearance. They start hitting the gym, they get some good clothes, and they figure out how to style their hair. In this particular episode, one glow-up girl has to choose between 6 glow-up guys by only seeing their before photos. Let's meet Victoria.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? She looks beautiful. I'm sorry. I just like, she looks beautiful. What's the problem? I mean, like, what's bad about the way she looks? She looks beautiful. All right, let's go.
I'm 23 years old. I'm a graduate student at the University of Southern California. I'm a concert photographer and a journalist. I think a glow up is not only appearance, but definitely affects inside as well.
Oh, that's the problem. She's choosing, huh? She's choosing. Okay.
Okay, she's 23 and she's a grad student. Sorry to be rude, but right away I'm already asking, where's the glow up? When we get to the guys, you'll see why I'm asking this question.
Of course. Of fucking course. Okay. She's not 102 pounds soaking wet, so she's okay. All right, let's go.
But let's skip to the end real quickly because you don't get to see her photo until the last few seconds of the video. Here's what she used to look like. This is her from around 10 years ago, and it doesn't really look like she's changed that much. She didn't really do much from a fashion standpoint. All she did was put on a basic dress, let her hair down, and put some basic makeup on. From the looks of it, she didn't work on by far the most important thing, which is her body shape. That might sound harsh to say, but when you see the guys, you'll see that 100% of them did take care of their body shape. This factor...
What? What? What was she supposed to do? Again, there are people who's... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. This is so... Okay, my head hurts.
Is probably why the producer showed her saying that glow up isn't just about appearance when she introduced herself.
I think a glow up is not only appearance, but definitely affects inside as well. I know for me, it was more about confidence and how I felt about myself. You kind of are able to recognize that in other people that have gone through that experience.
She actually got a different shape. She got a different waist shape. All right, let's go.
Again, sorry to be harsh, but we're here to learn about appearance. That being said, I'm not seeing a ton of confidence. You can see here that she has bad posture and she's slouching. She does that a lot throughout the video, and her body language in her introduction is...
How do you know she slouches? Dude, okay. Maybe because she's standing up for long periods of time. Like, okay, all right. Fuck, this is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Okay, let's
very
go.
stiff and unrelaxed, especially in her arms at the elbow joints. Now granted, she definitely looks better than she did in the before photo. My problem with this video is not with her at all. It's more so with the producers of this show, who put guys behind the curtain who did way more work than her to improve themselves, and the suggestion that their glow-ups were equal. That's what I don't like, even going back to the cut video. It's the suggestion that the anime girl and the Asian model put equal effort into their appearance, and calling people fatphobic for pointing out that they didn't.
I like that we get to...
You don't know that. You actually don't know that. You don't know how much work she's put into her appearance. You don't know how different she looked. You saw one picture and you made a generalization based off of how you think she looks now versus how you thought she looked then. Where is this coming from? Is it that you're mad that no women touch your PP? Is that what it is? Or you're mad that all these handsome men are not touching your PP? Is that what it is? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
Two options here. That's nice. We have a tank top and we have a t-shirt. It's like a little modeling portfolio. Oh, the braces. I always wanted braces. I'm actually really jealous. As a kid, I begged for them. I never had them. And
pause right there.
She didn't need them. Like she didn't need them. Her teeth are perfect. That she didn't need them. Okay.
She actually has some pretty good teeth for someone who has never had braces. I'll give her some points for mouth posture, to which I personally believe is important for developing physical attractiveness.
Wait, did he just say mouth posture? Did he just say mouth posture? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. I'm not an expert on that though, so check out Mike Mew for more information. Anyway.
I like this smile. Just barely there. These are, thanks guys for letting me view these. I feel very privileged.
Again, really nothing against her. She's very polite the whole time. All the distaste is at the producers for obviously mismatching these groups.
I'm going to eliminate contestant number 5. Stop!
It was at this moment that she knew. She f***ed up.
Oh my gosh, you're so handsome.
Thank you, appreciate it. How's it going?
Now you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go back to this guy's original photo. A clear improvement in fashion sense, a clear improvement in hairstyle. It also looks like he works out a little bit. This guy's put a lot of work into his appearance. Even the editors were like, Victoria, you made the wrong choice when you got rid of him. Again, why were these people—
How do you know that? What did you say? What makes you say that? Oh my God, what makes you say that? Why would you say that? Okay, oh wow. And again, it sounds almost as if he's mad because he didn't get to choose who he wanted. Like, for real. And it's a dating show. You only have a picture to go off of. Like, it's so many things wrong with using a dating show. Okay, let's go.
People matched. All of these guys are in shape. Even the ones who don't look like they work out that much still look like they exercise a little bit. With how much she puts down fit—
How do you know she doesn't work out or she doesn't exercise? How do you know that? All right, let's go.
Yes, it should have been the producer's cue to pick someone else for this video.
How important is fitness to you?
I work out about 4 days a week. It's not like—
Okay. All right, like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. They just assume that people, because they're bigger, they don't work out. You dumb fucks. All right, let's go.
Super important in my life. I think my first elimination this round is gonna be contestant number 1. You mentioned fitness in your life. I'm not looking to be a gym couple. I do love working out on my own, but I don't know, I see those people at the gym and it's not me. Oh, hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
You're so
Logan.
handsome.
Thank you.
Nothing on her. I just want to use this as a teaching moment because other people will say this type of stuff and kind of gaslight themselves into thinking they are doing something effective. But I doubt she exercises that much or has done that consistently for a long period of time.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my God. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. All you know is you're looking at somebody and you don't know that. How do you know that? How, like, dude, I wonder how, again, this goes to, I wonder how Think Before You Sleeps looks and what his insecurities about the way he looks are. Because this is just ringing, dripping, falling all over herself with insecurities. But let's go.
Let's be honest. Most times, for most people, working out sucks. People who exercise that often and take it seriously generally don't like to blow their workout on overeating, unless they are the people who bulk but forget to cut. If we're talking about appearance though, there is no point in exercising if you aren't going to take care of your diet. Either she doesn't actually exercise that much, or she does random stuff like only hits the treadmill or the elliptical because she doesn't know what she's doing. Here's a little insider.
So this, again, this goes into, because you're looking at somebody because they don't fit the model and standard of what you want to do, then they're either stupid, they're either gluttonous, or a mixture of both. Again, do you have a window into her daily life? No? Then shut the fuck up. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, this is stupid.
Info on the gym. All the cardio machines like the treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, and stair machines are mostly for normies. Cardio is important, but if you're looking to actually enhance your appearance with working out, or you actually want to do exercises that lead to athletic ability, then go watch some YouTube videos or hire a trainer and learn what you're doing.
I think I'm gonna eliminate contestant number 6. There is no good reason. I'm so sorry about that. Hi, oh my gosh, you look so different.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You weren't into the chunky glasses and the little
You know what, we all went through it.
This is the third time I'm saying this. Why were these people matched? It just feels like there's no stakes here because of the numbers mismatch, so I'm having a lot of trouble believing that this will actually lead to a date or a relationship. And of course, conveniently, when they did the reverse situation where a guy was choosing, he was in shape.
I'm 19. I go to Saddleback right now. It's community college by where I live. I'm majoring in real estate development, and then I also do photography and acting.
Look at his before photo and you can definitely see a difference. He lost weight, it looks like he put on a little muscle, he got better hair, he dresses better. Though I will give him the same criticism that I gave Victoria by saying that the way he's standing and his hand placement doesn't look that confident. But even
it's almost as if you have fucked up ways of trying to judge people and you may be wrong, but you don't want to admit it. But let's go.
the girls here are actual glow-ups with much better fashion sense. Instead of just picking out a basic dress, you can see them using fashion principles like layering, accessorizing, and color coordination, which is way more work to execute than what Victoria did. Why didn't Jubilee pick one of them to be in the other video? They were probably shot the same day, and it would have been a much better fit. Anyway, let's finish this off by seeing the guy that Victoria picks.
Let's see, you said you play World of Warcraft. Are you still a big gamer today?
That's all you remember? Yeah, no, I play, I dabble.
He doesn't look heavier. He looks like, you know, he got a better camera angle. I know. Or that he just grew up. Yeah, no, of course. Let's go.
I play League.
I used to play Halo, and I've played League like a couple times in my life.
Oh, for real? Did you like it?
Yeah, you know, I'm someone that likes going outside and like talking to other people more.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Stop. Hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to
Nice
meet you.
meeting you.
Victoria.
Eli, nice to meet you.
Good comeback on the WoW comment and a good follow-up from her by crapping on video games. They actually seem to vibe the most, so it makes sense why she picked him. He said his phone was out of battery though when it was time to exchange numbers, which is suspicious. But look at that.
Wait. What? Oh, God damn it. He's so fucking stupid. Oh, my God. Okay. Sure. Yeah, whatever. All right. Let's go.
That change. He looks so much better that he barely looks like the same person. If there's
He looks like the same person. He looks like the same person. He just has a better hair. He has a better haircut. And like he says, the camera angle change. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I know. He has, yeah. because he played like the thing about is a lot of these red pill people is they play into the to the insecurities of a lot of these guys. They play into the insecurities of a lot of these conservatives instead of actually saying that, hey, maybe people need to change how they deal with other people. Maybe they need to, like, instead of trying to crap on people to make themselves feel better, they play on the world is against you and they're making you choose things that you don't want to choose, instead of saying, like, look, maybe your choices may be different. Maybe you need to look at maybe you need to examine why you want something. And if you still want it, then cool. But do it because you want it, not just because you're pressured to. And by the way, now that I look at this motherfucker, my man, give him just all black hair. Why do you like Johnny Young Bosch? He looks like a Johnny Young Bosch. I know, because I was just watching somebody respond or reply to motherfucking Bleach, but he looks like Johnny Young Bosch. Is that just me? He looks like Adam from Power Rangers, the Black Ranger. He looks like Danny Phantom. He's a Phantom. He's a Phantom. Now, okay, let's go.
Anything in this Jubilee video you can take inspiration from. It should be how much you can improve your looks by improving your fashion and going to the gym. I understand that some of the change in these people was due to puberty, but there's still a ton you can do. I mean, even if you're a thin guy, you would be shocked at how much you can improve how you look with proper protein intake, proper sleep, and a few months at the gym. You won't look like a professional bodybuilder, but it definitely makes a noticeable difference. Or you can sit here and
fall in line, look like we say you should look like, except for think before you sleep probably doesn't look like that anyway. Fall in line. No individuality, no difference. Don't be different. Fall in line. Do what we say. Obey. Submit to the darkness. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go.
complain that nobody wants you like this girl.
Alright, this is going well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
The last challenge, can you take your blindfolds off? Is this the type of person you normally would date?
Honestly, no. And what did I do?
Honestly, I feel like it's because I'm heavy.
You thought he was saying he was not attracted to you?
Yeah, it's been pretty common in my experience. You talk with someone for a while, and then when they see me in person, they're like, oh, actually, I don't know if I'm feeling it.
If you feel like that.
Oh, okay. So she should have asked more questions, and because I don't trust the dishonest editing that this motherfucker actually probably does, then, like, you know, maybe he had a better, because he looked genuinely hurt. But I mean, like, you don't know, and maybe her experience is that she's actually has dealt with that. I make no secret, I use dating apps all the time, and there are people who, like, now I'm just gonna say it, there are people in dating apps that I'm just not attracted to. It's not shitting on them per se, it's just literally, this is my attractive, and if I'm not attracted to you, it's cool. It's not saying that they're a bad person. It's just not my taste. And I've actually, and I say that for the wrap up. Let's continue this.
That keeps causing you to get rejected, then do the work to change your appearance. You don't deserve better until you actually work for it. Back to the whole fat acceptance thing.
Wait, did he just say what I thought he said? Hold on.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I'm feeling it.
If you feel like that keeps causing you to get rejected, then do the work to change your appearance. You don't deserve better until you actually work for it.
Man, isn't that the pot calling the fucking kettle black? Wow. If you keep getting rejected about something, maybe you should do the work on your personality to make sure you're not rejected by the people that you want to actually date. Oh, no. Working on personality means that you may not be right about what you think and who you are. So, yeah, that's probably more painful than going to the gym, right? Right? All right, let's go.
Back to the whole fat acceptance thing. I'm not a fan of how woke people always try to change the dating narrative by force-feeding people things they aren't attracted to, usually to the benefit of women. I mean, there is never a headline about a morbidly obese guy on the cover of a magazine. It's always about someone like
Danny DeVito. Okay, all right.
Tess Holliday, Callie Thorpe, or Amy Schumer. Even when it's not so one-sided in terms.
Amy Schumer is not that fat. All right.
Of men versus women, I keep seeing these dating shows all the time taking people who put no effort into their health or appearance and matching them with people who clearly do. Then you get these woke TikToks saying that I should be forced to be attracted to something that I'm not attracted to. Oh, and meanwhile, they say that conversion therapy is wrong. Where's the moral consistency? But it's not just a matter of...
This motherfucker... I know I kind of caught this, but this motherfucker is capping for conversion therapy. Conversion therapy. He's capping. He is literally playing Captain Save-A-Hole for conversion therapy. I don't. He is saying that maybe you should change.
Hey, look, a double.
He's saying that you changing what you may find attractive is conversion therapy. Oh, dog, this is trash. He is saying that hey, you may find something else attractive, not just one particular body type. It's the same as child torture. Wow, he's a piece of shit. Let's continue. Wow.
Standard. There's actually a consequence to not being morally consistent. It means you haven't absorbed an idea that I believe is referred to as generalization. Generalization, or generalized principles, means you can take something from one place and apply it to a situation that's different but similar. So
you're saying that, hey, maybe there's a wider range and spectrum of people that you could be attracted to torture. Who is torturing you to make you like thick women? Who is torturing you? Who is hurting you to make you like fat bitches and lovely, big, juicy, succulent titties and ass? Like, who is doing that? I'm sorry. I missed that motherfucking boat. Wow. Okay, let's go.
if conversion therapy is wrong with LGBT people, then it's also wrong to shame people for not liking your body type. Where this
He did it again. He's making an analogy that conversion therapy is the same as quote unquote shaming people for liking a specific body type. I don't think you keep using the term conversion therapy.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I don't think you know what conversion therapy is, dog. Alright. Woke TikTok video shamed him, yeah.
idea goes deeper and becomes really important is when you start generalizing principles based on past experiences to help you learn. One of the fastest ways to learn is to take something you already know and apply it to new information. For example, in the case of exercise, if you take yoga and you're already good at chair pose, you might notice that a lot of the same postural concepts are repeated in a back squat for weightlifting.
So this is his ideal woman. Yeah, sure.
So
Okay.
instead of learning 10 different postural modifications, now you only have to learn 3. Those aren't exact numbers, but do you see how much of an advantage that can be? When
Then he goes into generalization of, okay, let's go.
people learn faster than you and pick up ideas quickly, a lot of times it's not because they're more intelligent. They just have better learning strategies. So if you don't have the idea that one thing in one situation can apply to something somewhere else, and instead think that everything is a perfectly unique situation, then you're working extremely inefficiently. This is also what makes people more successful in their careers. A good worker or a good member of a team says, hey, it worked really well when we did it this way last time. I see a situation that is similar over there. Based on past experiences, let's see if the same thing works in a different situation.
No, that's how you get stagnant ideas and stagnant companies. By saying, well, if it works this way, then it should work that way. You're literally not taking in new information or new methods. You're just saying that, well, I shouldn't have to change. I should plug in A and B and it should always equal C. No matter if it's D and F, it should always equal C. That's what you're doing. Wow, he's dumb.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's unconscious bias, and thinking in generalized principles that are efficient makes you a deeply prejudiced and bad person. Do you see how all this woke ideology just makes everyone weak and useless? That's why I don't like it, and the sooner we forget these ideas, the better things will get.
All right, so yeah, no, like
Anyway, thanks for watching.
All right, so yeah, no, this is unbelievably stupid because he's trying to make an equivalency between conversion therapy and him feeling bad about woke TikToks. One of these things is not like the other, man. One of these things is not like the other. And I'm sorry that you feel bad about your choices about not liking, heavier set people. I mean, like, that's you. You have to deal with it. I mean, but to, like, equate it to conversion therapy? How sick and twisted is that? No wonder you're mad because you ain't got a girlfriend. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Remember now, we are offering channel memberships now. So if you want to, hit that join button. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good shit. And we're gonna cut this video segment here. My man equated. Oh God, wow, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. I don't know what else to say. Like, man, So, yeah. And it's like really just like, if you want to actually encourage people to take better care of themselves, if you want to actually encourage a more healthy lifestyle, it's so many different ways you can actually do it. I don't know if you guys actually have been watching my little shorts that I've been actually putting up about, taking the time to take steps, set a goal. And it's never in a sense of, oh, you pieces of shit, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, it's more or less the lines of, if you have something you want to accomplish, work on it. But like, a lot of these people they're just trash, man. I want to actually share this actually fun little meme that I was sharing with a friend of mine while we just looked into it. Hold on. This was actually funny, and I thought I'd just like share with you guys here. This is actually pretty cool. I had to turn my mic off, but this is something that I thought was really funny. So yeah, sub, I'll do anything you want. Dom, anything? Sub, anything. Dom, okay, drink more water. Wait, what? Dom, go outside and get back on your workout routine. Wait, what? Dom, continue pursuing education, achieve acclamations, manifest the best version of yourself. Wait, no, please. I just thought this shit was hilarious. Yeah. And it was funny. I was having a conversation with somebody, and we were having a conversation about requests, and I said that I was gonna put this in a request that they should actually fulfill. But that's all we're gonna talk about as far as that. That's all we're gonna talk about as far as that. Okay, yeah, that's as far as we're gonna go. Yeah. So I was having fun with that one. All right. Oh God. So I have something. I have a special for you guys. I have a special. Let's go. No. Go back. Shut up. All right. I have a special for you guys, and you guys are gonna love it. So I know that oh god, I'm about to throw some shit. I know that you guys, I actually did it, and you guys on the stream actually kind of love it, and this is what we're gonna start off right here. Shut up. All right, so we're gonna do an intro, guys. Here we're gonna do some intros, and here. This is gonna be awesome. So let's start the show. All right, guys. I have something for you, and this gentleman needs no introduction. We're about to do it. And I want to say thank you to Hannibal Amani for...
D-Roy Cruz here, your life applications officer. Number one, anyone that's been watching my channel knows that I'm not black conscious.
And yes, we're gonna play the whole thing.
We're
gonna play the whole thing.
Spoil or agree with black people.
I'm so hoarse. Just wanna say thank you, Lord, that I can breathe today. Oh, I can breathe.
D-Roy Cruz. I love me some white people. D-Roy Cruz. I love me some white people. That's another dumb thing that black people jump. That's another dumb thing that black people jump. D-Roy Cruz.
What do you love?
Me some white people. D-Roy Cruz. Black. Next to every good black person is a fuck.
Just wanna thank you, Lord, that I can breathe today. Yes, I can breathe because of all.
Sing it, D-Roy! Go ahead. Break it down, D-Roy. Take us to the bridge.
A piece of the song.
Look here, you stepped into Dragnuts territory. I'm the
mob.
I'm the mob, nigga.
I love me some white people.
I'm superior than a lot of blacks because I follow the right culture. I'm the mob, nigga.
I love me some white people.
You know, I've seen these atheists act like a bunch of fags. I'm the mob, nigga. I love me some white people. A woman flashing her beauty. That's like walking in a room with dog treats. Like, why are you bringing those in here? Are you trying to tease me with treats, or what are you doing?
Yes, with dog treats.
I think women are naive. I love Jesse Lee Peterson. I think he's got a great mind.
Loved Jesse Lee Peterson.
He watch mouth. He watch goddamn mouth. And I'm thinking, brothers, sisters, sister, somebody know this lady. Come get your dog. Like, call off your dog, man. Get her out of here. You know. D-Roy Cruz, your life applications officer, signing off. Give me something, and I'll write a video about it. God bless you. Good night.
All right. First of all, yeah. Shout out to the love of Hannibal and Monty's shit show, and if you haven't done so, subscribe to their channel. Like, they cover a lot of shit. I've been on their channel a lot of times. They know they need to have me back on the channel, but yes, we're covering D-Roy Cruz, our life applications officer. Let's see what he's talking about today, shall we? Oh, God. Let's go.
D-Roy Cruz, your life applications officer.
Oh, I sped him up because we can't listen to him less than 1.5 speed.
Just a little bit more. I always got to do a part 2 to everything I do, but just a little bit more here. So obviously, getting back to what I was saying in part 1, as a Christian, I'm totally against sexuality for fun.
Yes, you heard him. He is a Christian. And, like, shout out to people that I know that are Christian. Some people that I know Christian that I want to stick various body parts into that allow me to, would allow me to stick various body parts into. So I have no problem with it. But it's these type of judgmental pieces of shit, conservative black Republican motherfuckers who literally you heard the song. He says that he's better than a lot of people who are African American because he follows the right culture. So yes, I poisoned the well, but let's hear what he's about to say.
Sexuality might be fun for married couples, but it is not supposed to be fun for those that are not, married. Sex was created by God, so if you want to hate on God, then you need to leave his sexuality alone. There's no evolution for sex.
So, again, this is one of the things that I don't like about these people who try to use, but my Bible says so type things. Now, there are a number of people that are progressive Christians that their God makes them a better people. And I have no problem with that. I want to make sure that I tell you this. If your God makes you a better person by believing that there is a moral code that you need to live by, that you don't judge other people by, then that's cool. I'm not, if your God, if your Christ makes you donate to people because you feel a need of, treating others as you want to be treated, then that's cool. But when you are a piece of crap like D-Roy, who literally has in a lot of cases crapped on the LGBTQ community and even used his daughter as a springboard to talk about LGBT community stuff, then we have a problem. This is just the epitome of a self-hating conservative. This is it. And to say that, well, you can't enjoy sex because sex was created by God and it didn't evolve. First of all, you don't know what you're talking about. Secondly, you're stupid. Like, all right, let's go.
Sex did not come from a big bang. Sex did not come from, any kind of discovery. The discovery was made in the Garden of Eden, and it was preached to those that were the people of God to populate their livelihood that way.
I'm going to have some big, oh my God, 2012 big atheist vibes here. First of all, D-Roy, if it was just Adam and Eve and they had 2 sons, who did the sons have as wives? I'm like, if you want to go through the deduction, the logical conclusions of which your holy book says, who did Cain and Abel? Well, I guess Seth, because Cain killed Abel. Who did they have kids with? I mean, like, I. Okay, let's go.
And I've even heard atheists and evolutionists criticize, you know, the belief in the population.
And sex didn't come from the Big Bang, but Lord have mercy, when I have the great partner, it's a definite Big Bang. I had to make that joke. Let's go.
Of humanity, you can't add evolution, or you can't get scientific about that either. It is what it is. Okay.
And it's this whole dismissal of science. It's just like, we have evidence of science, dog. And I know I'm just pausing a lot, and we're not even 2 minutes into this video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's go.
I want to say this. You shouldn't have to fight to be normal. I've noticed that this whole transgender gay thing is always a fight to be normal. And, you know, I watch people struggle. You know, I mean, actually struggle with the fact that they've chosen a road that doesn't have, you know, cities, that doesn't have neighborhoods.
Wait, how? You can't choose your sexuality, D-Roy. You are one who knows that. And I know I have a lot of D-Roy lore that a lot of you guys aren't privy to, but D-Roy has said that he struggled with getting an erection while wrestling guys in underwear in Job Corps. He says that when you become married, thoughts of having sex or same sexual attraction supposed to stop. Okay. All right, let's go.
In it. It's just them out on the road looking for whatever comes running out of that forest, okay, to give them pleasure and call it relationship. Okay?
Straight people do that too. Oh my God, straight people have sex with any. It's not a LGBTQIA thing. It's just people and sexuality, D-Roy. That's how we work. Okay.
That's what the gay life is like. It's not about love. It's trying to love. It's trying to find out what love is. It's trying to use something that you're comfortable with and call it love because you're comfortable with it, not because it really is love, not because it has any foundation, it has any history that gives it a foundation. It's just you trying to make, you know, the world turn by, you know, living this, you know, crazy lifestyle or having these crazy ideas about sex.
So I'm going to say this, and this, you would actually pick this up. So there are a few things that comes with the D-Roy Cruz story. One, unironic homoeroticism. Two, victimization. And three, just a story out of anywhere. He's just gonna come up with a story that doesn't relate to the topic. But like, this is what we call D-Royism. I mean, sometimes the community that I used to watch his videos and are part of it is called penny candy stories. So we're gonna watch for this. We're gonna watch for this. We're gonna watch for this. All right, let's go.
And you know, portray them. Okay, life doesn't work that way. Now you can be as gay as you want to be. You can tell yourself you're a man in a woman's body, you know, or a woman in a man's body all you want. Thing is, the fact that there are heterosexual people out there that are happy with the sex that they were born with, okay, debunks your whole preaching, your whole platform about you being any honest, sincere transgender person.
So, according to D-Roy Cruz here, because there are straight people, because there are cis people, means that there can't be any trans people. D-Roy, that's not how that works, man. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Yes, there is a spectrum. There is a range of people who are cis and trans and non-binary. There is a spectrum of people who are straight, who are pan, bi, or gay. That doesn't because the existence of one thing doesn't disprove the other. Dude, the evidence of absence is not the evidence. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. All right, let's go.
Because if anybody had to go and get surgery to be a woman, and you know what I mean, so if you go and get surgery to make yourself into a woman, and you cutting yourself and putting silicone in yourself and taking parts off other parts of your body and putting them in between your legs and all that, then how come?
D-Roy, that's not how that works. Most trans women, in order to have breasts, they take hormones. D-Roy, that's not silicone, dude. We're not in the 80s anymore, D-Roy. We're not in the 80s. That's not how this works. Secondly, there are trans women that still have penises. That don't mean that they're cutting on themselves. Thirdly, D-Roy, stop talking about subjects you don't know nothing about.
This woman over here ain't got to do it. She a woman. She look more woman than you when she's obese. She look more woman than you when she ain't got no meat on her bones.
Oh yeah, and he's like really superficially like focused. You can be too skinny for D-Roy and too fat for D-Roy. Yeah, that's the thing that happens with him. But let's go.
She more woman than you in a paint suit. You dressing all up. She look more a woman than you, okay, in a paint suit. You putting on the skirt and high heels and all like that. And you can tell that you're a man because when you put on high heels, you went from 7 to 8 feet tall.
D-Roy, dog, you're stupid. You're talking about passing privileges. I'm going to show you a picture of Blair White, and I want to see how pretty you think she is. I'm going to show you a picture of Contra, and I want you to, I want ContraPoints. I want to, I actually said this. I'm thinking that we should actually get D-Roy a picture of just passing trans women that have passing privilege, and let's see how he actually thinks. But according to him, the only thing that he sees is different is height, which is fucking stupid. Okay, D-Roy.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
All right, enough of that. But
no, I don't.
Look, man, and God bless anybody that wakes up. And it's not that hard, but wake up and free yourself. Wake up and free yourself. There is no justification for the LGBTQ community.
Says you, dog. Says you. And mind you, D-Roy has actually said he has had homosexual thoughts before. But it's a choice for him.
Just isn't. Okay, the only justification you get is, okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do that. If that's what you want to do. But other than that, there's no justification for it.
That's all the justification we need, D-Roy. Because if it's that you want to love who you want to love, as long as you're not hurting anybody and everybody is consenting, why is it a problem? But let's go.
Okay. You don't have to fight to be normal. If you're fighting to be normal, then you ain't normal. Okay.
On that much we agree, D-Roy. You shouldn't have to fight to be normal because normal is bullshit. But let's go.
And these transgender people, they want to, and I think they're getting kicks out of this. Because it's our government. It's not really the LGBTQ community that is forcing, this shrine on us, this religion on us. It is.
How is it a religion, D-Roy? How is it a religion? Is it promising an afterlife? Does it have tenets? Does it have motherfucking rites and rituals that you have to? How is it somebody choosing to love who they want to love is anywhere near a motherfucking religion? It's this bullshit that you see with a lot of people that have, strong beliefs. They want to actually characterize your lack of belief or your morals as some kind of belief. This wokeness is a religion. You just want to denigrate it down to something that you feel is bad or on equal level what you're doing. So, you can't make fun of me for doing something stupid. You're doing something stupid now too. But that's what this is. That's all this is. All right, let's go.
Is the government. It is the elite left that are pushing this agenda. And they don't care about gay people. It's an agenda to use gayism, to use racism, to use, other forms of, leftist politics to control us, to make us bow down to their false god.
So here's what's funny. Some leftists are authoritarian, but all authoritarians are right-wingers. Like, seriously. He is saying that leftists is trying to control people by giving people a choice of who they can love and what they want to be. That's controlling. Okay, let's go, D-Roy.
To their, communist, socialist agenda. Okay.
Communism and socialism. Of course, he has to throw that shit in there too. Let's go.
They don't really care about gay people. Okay, Joe Biden ain't gay. Okay.
Wait, so the only reason why you can care about somebody is if you're that group? D-Roy, where's the human empathy? I have compassion for people who aren't gay, but I'm not gay. I have compassion for women, and I'm not a woman. I have compassion for people that are not black, and I'm black. That's what's called human empathy. I thought your Christ preached loving others as you loved yourself. This is Christian nationalism, guys. This is the epitome of Christian nationalism, because that's all this is. This is, I'm using God to whip you in line. And yes, he not only does he like Brandon, not only does he like Jesse Lee Peterson, he's also a Brandon Tatum fan. But let's go.
Hunter Biden probably slept with some homosexuals. Okay, but that don't make him gay. It just make him. That just puts him in the agenda. That just, but that don't make him gay. Hunter Biden probably slept with some homosexuals. Okay, but that don't make him gay. It just make him. That just puts him in the agenda. That just,
Why so many conservatives so concerned with who Hunter Biden slept with? I bet D-Roy wakes up in the middle of the night. I have to see Hunter Biden's dick. Like, wow, like, dog, come on, man, come on. Why is that such a thing for you? Like, why does it matter? And of course, what he said was actually pretty telling, almost like an admission of himself. Just because you sleep with a man it doesn't make you gay. No, but it makes you bi. And you know what? If you sleeping with a man, and I'm gonna actually say this, in one of the things that kind of like it pisses me off to see people on the left that says that if you're a man and you like penis, that makes you gay or bi. Now, I've seen people say, well, if you're a man and you attracted to a trans woman that still has a penis, that doesn't make you gay. Like, no, it makes you bi, but that doesn't make you less of a man. It does say something about your sexuality. It does. I'm sorry. I don't want to get like shit about that on the left, but to actually sit back and try to play word games with people to say that, hey, if you are a guy that likes penis, that leads to some homosexuality or bisexuality, or if you're a woman that likes vagina, that leads to some homosexuality or bisexuality. That's a thing. It doesn't make you less of a person. It just means that you like more flavors of that motherfucking Baskin Robbins that we call sexuality. But let's continue.
But gays love when, people go around like that whole spa ordeal where the women didn't, the women were okay with letting a pretty face walk in there and pretend to be a woman until that woman wasn't ashamed to show her pecker. Okay, and then it's like, okay, look here, dude.
Now, this is a video from over a year ago, so he's talking about that spa situation where a trans woman was changing, and she wasn't even showing her genitalia. It just so happened to show, and like somebody was like tripping motherfucking balls. But let's go.
Look here, dude. Get out. And if you can't get out, I'll get out, and I'll take my money back. And I don't blame them. Okay, transgender people should have their own Olympics. They should have their own bathroom. And when I say transgender people, I say even transgender women and transgender men should be separate. Transgender women should have their own. Transgender men should have their own. Because transgender women, putting them all in a box with transgender men, that doesn't work. Transgender women and transgender men should have their own, just like men have their own and women have their own. Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be a strange point of agreement. I think we should do a lot of mixed gender sports. I'm sorry, like I really do. And this is to me, that I will say that not for the bigger reason why he says it. No, fuck you, D-Roy. But I would love to see a mixed gendered major league sport. Now I know we have it in the Chicagoland area of for volleyball, for like softball, but and I understand to get the competitive edge that I know that a lot of people will actually look towards. For instance, it will take training. It's by no means. It will take training, and it will take a consistency of training. But yeah, no, fuck. I would love to see just mixed gender sports. They already have some mixed gender sports, but I would see that as fucking awesome, because with the right training prep over a course of a generation, maybe you won't see that much of a difference in a lot of different sports. I mean, like, we have mixed gender intellectual competitions or non-physical sports. And if you ask people 100 years ago, of course they'll say women can't compete mentally with men. So I would look forward to that shit, just for the simple fact that it will seem fun and different. But this bigoted bullshit, no, this is fucking stupid. Let's go.
Okay, they should have their own Olympics. They should have their own bathrooms. Okay? But see, they don't want that because they want to convince us, okay, that they're women. You cannot convince me you're a woman.
No, they want to convince us that they're just like any other person. That's what they want, because they are. They just choose to express their gender identity different than what's easy for you to comprehend. So fucking what? All right, let's go.
You cannot convince me. Once I know, you cannot convince me otherwise.
Wow, he said the quiet part out loud. Once he knows, he has said the quiet part out loud. Once he knows. That's what this is about. Once he knows. Okay, D-Roy. So if you never know, then you'll be fine? All right, let's go.
Once I see something manly about you, you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay?
D-Roy, the clocker, like he actually said, like, what if a woman was actually born cisgendered, and you think she's not? Does that make her like? I get it, and I'm a little bit okay. Here, let me just say this, because I want to actually say this. D-Roy has actually called me a woman before, and I had to correct him multiple times that I was born with a penis. I still have my penis, and yeah, he's called, but we can't trust D-Roy to fucking clock anybody, because he doesn't know the difference between, well, a difference between a lot of things, but still, he's gonna know when a trans woman is has her penis or not. Okay, let's go. Shit, this is stupid.
You just can't. Okay, stop. Just stop. But you know, these LGBTQ people, they love when the government pushes the agenda on us Christians and everybody else that have a more moral, conclusion to this. Okay.
What agenda does the government push? I'm sorry, D-Roy. What agenda? What agenda? Let's go.
Okay, they love when they push us because they like to play victim. They like to play victim. And they like to play victim because they know they're not going to go out there and get dates and get love and have orgasms and all the things that heterosexuals doing. A man...
I can assure you that you can have orgasms with everything that a same-sex couple would actually do. I can assure you that I've seen where there have been women who were enjoying themselves between themselves and they have orgasms. That's a thing that happened. Oh my God, D-Roy doesn't know that most women don't have orgasms for penetration. Oh my God, D-Roy probably has never given a woman a orgasm. But let's go.
Can give, as I've said in the last video, a man can give another man, okay, a 100%, yeah, sometimes I guess oral sex, depending on, the intent of the oral sex, you can have a really, really, really strong, crazy, a man can have a strong, crazy orgasm.
How do you know, D-Ray? How do you know? Mr. Life applications call for Mr. Homosexuals are bad and evil. How do you know, dog? How do you know? I okay, wow, okay, wow, D-Ray Cruz. Okay, wow, okay, let's go.
Okay, but again, a woman can give a man great, a man can have great oral sex with his wife. Okay,
it's like he's trying to convince himself, right? It's like he's trying to convince himself. All right, let's go. Wow, D-Roy, wow.
But only a woman, okay, and her love for her husband can give a man a very that really hard, powerful orgasm that a man gets only from time spent having natural sex with a woman. Especially,
wait, is it all sex natural? I mean, like, is it okay? Oh wow. How do you know the difference, D-Ray? How do you know? Did you dabble in it? Like, is that the reason why I said Hunter Biden, even if he had sex with men, he's not gay? Like, okay, let's go.
If it's passionate and they're in love, there's that orgasm that men get you can't get this in prison. You can't get this in prison by, you can't get this, from anal sex. You can't get this from, hand jobs.
How do you know? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going down a list of you can't get it from prison. Who was talking about prison? Okay, let's go.
Okay, this only comes from sexual intercourse between a man and a woman that's in love. There's an orgasm, and I've had it before that I can't even right now as I think I can't even get it out of my head. The times that I remember when I had what I'm saying, but you can't get it.
What do you remember, D-Ray? What do you remember? And he's going off on a pity candy story. I know. What does this have to do with porn? I don't know. But yeah, he is saying that. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But let's go.
From being gay, same thing with being lesbian. You can but when a woman is reaching her peak, okay. When a woman is having multiple orgasms and she reaches that peak to where she finds satisfaction in one setting, okay, you can
usually toys are involved in a tongue, but I don't hear dick. All right, let's go.
Not imitate this as a lesbian. You can't get this from a dildo. Now I'm not saying it takes a penis, but it takes, it does take more than just, there is, if you ask a woman, she'll tell you. There is.
He says you can't get it from a woman, and he says it doesn't take a penis, but you can't get it from a dildo. What the fuck is she doing there? Okay, let's go.
Is something about a penis, and a lot of times, even and gay women, if they be honest, will admit it too. Sometimes a woman wants a penis, even though she knows that she can get it from fingers and maybe even from fellatio. Okay, she wants a penis.
Oh my God. Then D-Roy, she's not gay, she's bi. Secondly, fellatio is what you do to a guy. It's called cunnilingus when you do it to a woman. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need some tissue. Oh my God. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Oh my God. He just really said that. Oh my God. I can't believe this man just said that. Wow. Okay. We shall continue. Let's go. Let's go.
Penis. That is what will suffice. Okay? And I noticed that lesbians, you know how many lesbians get together and go out with their girlfriends and sleep with heterosexual males? Okay? And then come back and call themselves still lesbians?
They're not lesbians, dog. They might find themselves as with partners, but that doesn't mean that they're lesbians. They're probably bi or pan, and they may be romantically attracted to women, but they may still want to sleep with guys in some occasions. That doesn't make them give up their vagina licking card. That just means that they're more fluid with their sexuality than what you would like you admit to. But let's continue.
I mean, sometimes a girl will, if you see two women, now in porn, it could be, it's just sex. It's just.
Oh, that's what he's basing this shit off of. He thinks porn is real life. Okay, D-Roy, that's not how that works, man. That's not at all how it works. But let's continue.
Group sex. But in the real world, if you see two women.
D-Roy, what is your Pornhub category? Threesomes? That's what your Pornhub category is. Is it threesomes? What about reality? Ooh, I got it. Outside, or BBW, or Ebony, or anime. Oh, all right, let's go.
Sleep with the same guy together. It's usually a lesbian couple. Okay, this is why I don't have respect for the LGBTQ community, because there's no
because of Pornhub. You don't have respect because of Pornhub, dude. If you're upset because there are people on Pornhub having threesomes, then there's straight people. Wow, I know this is like a whataboutism, but you just said because threesomes in the Pornhub category exist, you don't have respect for 20% of the population. But let's go.
Foundation. There's no spiritual power except the power of demons in this movement.
Somebody got that devil dick. All right, I'm sorry. What can you measure that spiritual power? I mean, like, is it like reishi? Is it like chakra? Like, what is the spiritual power? All right, let's go. Or is it spiritual pressure? Don't give him ideas saying pressure. Let's go.
It really is. And you can hate me all you want for saying it, but it is, the spirit of dumbness. And, and let me tell you something else. Women suffer from promiscuity more than men. This is the hallmark of marriage. Why do we get married in the first place?
Oh, yeah. D-Roy is a red pillar. He is a MGTOW. He's an admitted MGTOW. Because reasons. Let's go.
Because men and women are different. We don't get married to hook up with somebody that we're one with, that we have everything in common with. No. The whole point of marriage is that men and women are different. Marriage keeps men and women taking care of each other. Any man knows. Like, let's say a woman marries D-Roy Cruz.
that isn't a hypothetical. That's a plea for help. That's a plea for help from him. Let's say that shit again.
And women taking care of each other. Any man knows. Like, let's say a woman marries D-Roy Cruz. Well,
he is serious. All right, let's go.
My height might have been an issue when we was dating. Once we get married, though, my height's not an issue anymore. Once you get married,
his height may have been an issue when you were dating. Once you get married, his height isn't an issue. That doesn't work, dude. She actually okayed you, even though a height may have been an issue. When you got married, then it became even less of an issue. Oh, okay, let's go.
Here's no more competition. Okay, once you get married, you know what I'm saying? And then there's, like a man. He might go out there and he might look at a lot of women, but he might find a woman that's going to love him back and they get married. Okay, all them other women are not an issue anymore. Okay?
D-Roy, people still cheat even after they get married. Hell, people still have open poly relationships after they get married, not even just cheat. Like, that marriage is not some magical spell that stops you from being human. That's not how this works. All right, let's go.
You know, they're just women that are looking and thinking, but ain't nothing happening. Okay. But women suffer from sexual promiscuity more than men. That is why men and women get married. And women, even lesbian women, look for protection and shielding from men. They never get past that. You're always going to wish and hope. I'm looking at lesbian women out here, you know what I mean? You know, they playing boyfriend and girlfriend with the girls, but who's walking to the bus?
You can't play boyfriend and girlfriend when it's two girls. You're just two girlfriends, dog. Like, he thinks he's preaching. This man thinks he's spinning. Like, no, dude, you're a fucking idiot. And what you're saying makes no sense. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Bus stop at night, a man, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, who do they trust? Who's, you know what I'm saying? Who's coming to the house and doing things around the house that are mechanical? A man.
You don't know that, D-Roy. You just assuming. There are women who are very capable handy persons. Like, the fuck? Like maintenance crews ain't all. It's not a requirement to be a maintenance person to have a big swinging dick. It's not. All right, let's go.
Okay, most of the time it ain't the lesbian girlfriend. Okay, you know, because the lesbian girlfriend got a man over her house too. Okay.
Wait, if they're living together, then they by your definition, they're living together. They don't have a boyfriend there. Again, it's like D-Roy's talking about bi people, and he's just using that as a springboard to attack all people. Wait, let's go.
It just isn't real. It's fictional. You know, the whole LGBTQ thing is fictional. Okay, and that's why God in the Bible talks so harshly about it, because it's not relationships, it's not love, it's fiction. Some people love fiction and they fall in love with fiction, marry fiction. Some people.
Yeah, D-Roy, like, believe in a book that says the Earth is only 6,000 years old. That's the truest thing. Even though the book says that the sun circles around the Earth instead of the other way around. Yeah, that's the fiction. That there's a glass dome on top of the Earth. That book is true, but you know, reality is fiction. Yeah, let's go, D-Roy.
People are in the real world, though. They're really in the real world, and they're learning how to live in the real world. And again, it's not gays, but it's the government, and it's the elite left that is pushing this agenda. Gays just want love, but they chosen.
Yeah. People just want to love who the fuck they want to love, and you have an issue. You have an issue because people want to love who they fucking want to love, and it's an issue. What is the government saying? You can't discriminate against them? D-Roy, you want the government to have protected classes. You particularly want the government to have protected classes, because if you weren't part of protected classes, there are people who still want to see you in chains, replaying old singing the Song of the South and shit like that. But let's go.
They know they've chosen a way to hurt them. They know, and you know what? There's no gay person out there that's walking around gay and ain't embarrassed about it.
Of course, it sounds like he's talking from experience, right, guys? Right?
Okay? Because all you got to do around a gay person is see them together or see them, you know, acting gay or whatever, and just be like, okay, whatever that was, to just walk by me, okay, whatever. And I'm telling you, you'll see a reaction. Because one thing they don't like is the fact that it's never normal for every.
D-Roy, if you're actually being openly bigoted to somebody and they have an issue with that, the issue isn't that they're ashamed of it. It's the issue that you're being openly bigoted to people. That's the problem, D-Roy. And I understand you're too stupid to understand that, but that's what the problem is. But let's continue.
Everybody. And they're not really concerned that everybody should treat it as normal. They're more worried about the fact that no matter how everybody treats it, they can never feel normal because it's not normal. Transgender men and women don't feel normal. I don't care how great your sex is.
For him, D-Roy, somebody like D-Roy, it always goes back to sexual intercourse. Yes, he is this stupid. But it's just, what his problem is that people want to be, I'm all about just like accepting people to love, want to love who they want to love. But D-Roy, his problem is why the hell are you telling people that there's an option out there? Because if it's an option out there for people like D-Roy, then he may choose that option, and he doesn't want to choose that option, so you should take that option away from him. That's what it is. But let's continue.
1 out of 500. Okay? I don't care how great sex is. They struggle. They even commit suicide over the fact that they never, ever will be normal again.
It's not, again, D-Roy, you dumb fuck. It's not about being normal. It's about the acceptance of society. That's all it is. Now, I get that there are people who wants to be accepted as some special snowflake. And look, I chose something different, so I'm super special. No, what should matter is, as long as you're with somebody and you're not hurting them, you're not fucking, coercing them to be with you, there's no harm being done. It should be that you can get to be who the fuck you want to be with. That's it, D-Roy. That's all it is. But, D-Roy is a self-hating person. Let's go.
And sometimes it's better to be normal than to get laid at all. A lot of times it's better to be normal and it's better to be moral than to get laid. It's better to be moral and normal than to get your preference. Okay.
So you guys hear this shit, right? It's not just me saying it. That it's almost as if, and I said it, and I'm going back to my issues that I had with my shorts that I do that a lot of people are actually starting to watch. A lot of this is just self-talk. Some of it is just like talk that I found out some accomplishments that I've actually made, but it's really directed to people that I feel that needs to help based on my experience. Sometimes it's goals that I set for myself. Sometimes it's goals that I've actually accomplished, and this is the way I feel about them. This is what D-Roy is doing. He is talking to himself about how it's a choice for him to like penis, how it's a choice for him to be infatuated with trans people. It's a choice for him to have all these sinful thoughts. But he's saying that this choice is only being forced upon us because the government is allowing it. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I go out there and I see beautiful women every day, and I'm just like any other man. I want the girl with the hot legs. But what if the one that's going to love me doesn't show her legs? I don't get to see her legs till we get married.
Yeah, he's a leg man. He's definitely a leg man. But let's go.
That's a good thing. You know what I mean? I have faith in what them legs look like under that dress. Because the more modesty a woman practices, the more she's perceived as a woman of God, and the more that you can trust her to be modest about other things as well. But homosexuality is very immodest. I don't care how much clothes.
What if you don't want a woman of God? Like, she's like, seriously, what if that's not a big thing in your eyes? What if you just want somebody to be honest, be truthful, be open with your expressions with her? What if that's what you want? But D-Roy, he can't let that slide. It has to be his particular way of how he sees women. And if it's not, then it's a fucking problem to him. Oh God, that's an ugly ass face. But let's go.
He put on. It's very, very immodest. Okay? There's just places where men don't go with other men. You can hug a man.
Wait. Okay, let's ride that back. Let's go.
Okay? There's just places where men don't go with other men. You can hug a man, you can kiss a man, you can lay your head on a man's chest or whatever. Okay? But the gay thing with the man, that's fictional. That's not real.
Excuse me? Wait, what? You can hug a man, you can kiss a man, you can lay your head on a man's chest, but doing that gay stuff, that's fictional? Wow. I had heard part of this video, but I didn't hear that part. Okay, wow. Okay, that is a thing that he said. Okay, that is a thing that he said. Wow. Okay, let's go.
Okay, that's you making fiction out of what's supposed to be real. And the same thing with the lesbian thing. And I know, especially for the women, it's always an issue with a man when a woman's a lesbian. There is no lesbian out there that doesn't have an issue with men, whether it's her father, whether it's her ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, or
Freud has been disproven with this bullshit. Like, wait, what? There are some women that just like women. D-Roy, do you have to wake up in the morning and choose to be straight? I know. I usually wake up in the morning with a stiffness in my step because I'm thinking about, women that I've been found attractive in my dreams. But no, it's not a choice. Okay, all right, let's go.
Person that raped her or whatever. When it comes to women, it's because of an issue out there in the family or elsewhere that causes that one. And the same thing with the guys. Okay, I don't know too many guys that weren't gay by either molestation, okay, or something that happened to them, abuse, whether it was physical abuse of a father or mother or whatever.
So when D-Roy fails to realize that there are people who realize that they're gay from birth, that they've been attracted for men from birth, or he doesn't realize that because it seems like D-Roy has taken some convincing to maybe think about certain type of things. And it's fucking stupid because in the end, it just... Oh God, he's hurting my head. And I already have, my nose starting to get congested. Let's go.
But there's always that element in there. If you go back and you ask these people, well, really, dude, what provokes you? What drives you to be gay? Okay? What drives you to be gay is things that bothered you in life, and you found homosexuality as solace and a place to escape, okay? And even not only homosexuality, but, sexual promiscuity coming from both sides. It's all coming from that place of escape, okay? In closing... let me say this real quick. I done forgot.
Wait, what? In closing... Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go.
I don't forgot what I was going to say. It didn't left my mind. But yeah, it didn't left my mind. Anyway, I might do a part 3, or I might throw it in another upcoming video. I think I said it. But
his brain was broken there. He had to let it refresh.
While you are out there practicing sexual promiscuity and homosexuality and all these things, the world is full of people that are victimized by something. And they're not victimized by their own virginity. They're not victimized by, the church. Nice try, devil, but they're not victimized by the church.
A lot of people are victimized by the church. Let's go, Dira. Let's go.
They're not victimized by relationships that are derived from the church. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. Okay? But everybody needs the Lord. Everybody.
I doubt it, but let's go.
Needs the Lord. And when you know the Lord will deliver you. If he don't deliver you, then you're not saved. Okay?
So you're no true Scotsman is. Oh, all right, let's go.
But, the whole reason why homosexuality is wrong, because there is, sex is not a multiple choice thing.
Yeah,
sex is one thing. Just like God, as I said before, is one. God is one thing. So is love, so is sex. Okay? And you say that you really...
He's just making up this theology some kind of way. He's most likely just... Here. I have his source. Source. I have his source. All right, here.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
Yeah, I just chose the wrong thing, but no, go ahead, D-Roy. Keep talking.
Really, you feel that you have to be gay. But the truth of the matter is you don't have to be gay. Because, deciding that you want to do the right thing, okay, regardless of how you feel, is not a cop-out. It's a good moral excellence.
Done. I said, I'm done. I'm just done with this fool because in the end, the only thing that he can actually think of is you need to suffer because God says that's bad. And no, dude, you obviously have issues that you need to actually work out. And I'm just not here for this. My motherfucking head is starting to pound, and I'm ready to go to motherfucking bed. So I'm gonna ask you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. We are saying, D-Roy, we need to make sure that you buy you all 5'2" of what a woman can handle of you. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. Fuck D-Roy. And by the way, remember, trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by June 1st. Like, share, and subscribe. And then we're gonna cut this video segment here. Alright, so oh god. So I'm gonna actually cut out early, guys. My allergies are starting to fuck me up so bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember, touch titties, always with consent, and here, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other. They find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all
gone. Is that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.